welcome once again to Simply Don. What is it, Mary Jane?
Simply Don the Twitch.
Simply Don the Twitch. This obviously is where young America has been going to see their Twitch shows. Uh, we have a whole network here. People love to come here. This is without question the worst show. And here's your host from Mitch and Friends. This is Mitch.
Hello, welcome back to the show. I know everybody's been asking me to make this show 4 hours long, but I think I see this show as like a television show, so it has to stay half an hour.
Nobody's been saying that.
And
Are you sure they didn't say?
Go ahead, old man G.
I was just going to ask if he's sure that they didn't say that it feels like it's 4 hours long.
I've gotten those messages.
Oh, so you've gotten the messages that they want it to be 4 hours long too?
No, I've gotten the messages saying it feels like it's 4 hours long.
Oh.
Yeah, and anytime anyone uses never or always or everyone or nobody, that's generally a manipulative term.
Like if I say hello, everybody?
Oh, that's not exactly manipulative. That's like well-wishing, but you know, the other way it's that's one you found one exception to my opinion.
I would say the other exception is when I say everybody's seen Horns, because I feel like that's a given that they've all seen it.
No, that's a gross manipulation.
I haven't seen it, and I'm in the room. Mary Jane, have you seen it?
No.
Old man G, have you seen it?
The things on cows?
Well, I think when the camera's turned off, you guys would be like, "Hey, I was just doing a bit. Of course, I've seen Horns."
Okay, I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing a bit. I've never seen it.
If we get brutally honest, Romina sent a clip of like some little girl in boys' underwear, like kissing Sabrina Carpenter, and that's like 30 seconds of it. That's all I've ever seen.
I've kissed Sabrina Carpenter.
Me too.
I did too. Where'd you kiss her?
On the mouth.
I kissed her in the mouth backstage at the MTV Awards last year.
Does she remember that?
Oh, she remembers.
And the second point I want to make is I wasn't a girl in boys' underwear. I was a boy in boys' underwear.
Okay, let's get a fun fact question.
Okay.
Have you actually had any form of communication with her in the last year?
Yeah, when she sent me a cease and desist.
Okay.
I think she was doing that in like a flirty way.
Really? Is that what you think?
Yeah, because when we were 14 and we were kissing, she used to do this flirty stuff that the same thing Romina does, where they're like, "Get away from me, ew." And they're like pushing the flirty stuff.
Okay, Cyberstalker Doss says, I thought Horns was the snuff movie that Mitch did. Was that not it? Question mark.
No, I don't know why they haven't made a sequel yet, though. They've been making sequels about everything.
Nobody saw the first one.
Is that true? Because I feel like so many people saw it.
There's a total of 4 people, and you being one of the 4, and you're the only guy in this room that has seen it. Is anybody out there? And if you've seen the movie Horns with Mitch the Bitch, just say you've seen it.
And you guys don't have to do a bit where you haven't seen it, like the way that they do the bit that I'm not a cast member. You don't have to do a bit like that. You can be honest.
You're not a cast member, and nobody has seen it. Has anybody seen it?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the chat.
We're asking right now. The chat.
And I'm wondering,
seen it, say I've seen it.
What child did you beat up to seal their jersey?
Oh, this? I bought this off of a kid in Disneyland.
Oh, the doggy.
Yeah, see, she loves me.
She's biting you.
Because she loves me. Yeah. See? I know. I love you too. I love you too.
She's trying to flee.
No, that's her way of showing love.
Let
She's
her
doing
go.
that.
Let her go. Let her go and see what she does.
Look,
She's doing that flirty
Let
thing
her
that you
go
said
and see what
Sabrina
she
and
does.
Romina do.
Let her go and see what she does.
hey, you can't chew that. Stop. She's trying to chew the ding dong mask.
Mm.
Okay, now no, you can't chew that.
Okay, so she feels the same way about you as a ding dong show mask.
Yeah, she loves me and she loves the ding dong show.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are, traumatized over the mask situation.
Ow. See? Ow.
Oh my goodness, a poor baby.
Stop trying to bite everything. I brought a friend that she tried to bite.
Oh yes, the turtle. What does it say
It
on
says
the
you're
sign?
totally awesome. Which actually, I think they stole my joke because I wrote that joke about a turtle once. That's fine. Sometimes when you have really good jokes, people tend to think the same way.
Oh, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl says it looks like the dog is being forced on camera.
No, she was trying to jump up on the bed, so I picked her up and she showed me a bunch of love when I did that. You know how like cats purr when they like you? Dogs growl when they like you.
No, no, that's not how that works.
It's like a dog purr.
No, no, I don't think that's factually accurate.
Why do you lie to yourself?
Is that what I wouldn't call it lying to myself? I'd call it being confident.
I call it lying to yourself.
But it's not just me. Like Kevin tells me these things all the time.
Kevin who?
Kevin, the Irish guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Where is he now? Did you
He's
run
in the
over
other room. I can go get him.
We don't want
Oh,
him.
Don, do you want to say hi to Kevin, the Irish guy?
No.
No. Okay, leave him in the other room. Cyberstalker Doss says the only people that watched Horns were the Rotten Tomatoes critics. One of them wrote, horror and supernatural aficionados should seek
Subscription.
somewhere else.
Well, that's because it had more genres than just those two genres.
Okay, and Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl says no one is trying to join Michelle on the bed unless it's from the back door.
Good point. You know what that means, don't you?
No.
It's like those shorts said, Mitch loves anal.
Yeah, Romina keeps wearing them, and I don't know why. She literally just keeps wearing them.
Well, I think she's advertising for if there's any intruders so that they know who to attack and how.
But the weird part is like when people see that know me, they don't even think it's a joke. They're just like, oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Checks out.
Excuse me, Don.
Yes.
We have a subscription, Nata Rouge 1973, subscribed for the 28th month and says, hi, Simply Don, Mary Jane, Mitchell. They forgot to put the E at the end. Is it for Michelle, Terry Greenbean, Old Man G, and the rest of the Ding Dong. Hello to you, and thank you for the subscription. We appreciate it.
Hello.
Hello.
I
And
think
also,
they didn't put the E because they saw my facial hair and they realized how manly I am.
I thought that was dirt.
No, that's
That
facial hair.
isn't. Wait a minute. That isn't dirt.
No, it's facial hair.
Oh, interesting. Crazy.
But you know who this Mitch reminds me of, Don?
Who?
That girl that holds her camera at the beginning of the show with the open-toed shoes.
Who's this?
The girl that holds her camera at the beginning of the Ding Dong show that has the open-toed sandals on all the time.
The Ding Dong pre-show on Instagram. This person looks like the girl that always holds it. and has been following you around recently since the late Tennessee Ernie Tuxedo stopped doing it. The girl that does it now with the open-toed weird orange shoes.
This isn't. This is the same girl. They both notice how they're both going bald.
They look exactly alike, so I was thinking.
They are. It is the same person.
Wait,
Oh,
there's
wow.
a girl here?
Talking about
You.
you.
Oh, I can see the confusion with the long hair, but when you actually, I feel like when you actually take a look and you see the facial hair, you'll go, "Oh, that guy looks like Brad Pitt."
No, I don't think anybody does that. I really
I
don't.
think I think it looks like you were doing you went outside to eat your breakfast helping of dirt and forgot to wash your face.
Huh. It's weird that it would look that way. Last time I went outside, I had 3 people be like, "Oh, dude, I thought you were Brad Pitt."
Seriously,
Yeah.
you really are delusional.
And I had to tell them, I'm like, "No, I'm not Brad Pitt, but I understand why you said that." And then,
Can I read this? Do you mind if
yeah.
I read this? This is from the chat. It says, "Mitch is such a huge pussy. When he has his period, he sheds
About a tenth's worth of lining from his bloody snatch."
Wait, who's this?
Is it true the first time Mitch went to England, he spent the whole time shoving and deep threatening different
Throating
size
cigarettes in his mouth, but the English term.
Wait, what did I do in England?
You
I
you were
can't say
shoveling and deep throating FAGGS in your mouth.
allowed to say
Oh.
that.
Yeah, because in England, when you're smoking cigarettes, you have to go a little bit deeper with the cigarettes.
What are you doing on today's show?
I brought a couple friends and I have more jokes.
Should we see the friends first, Don?
Yeah, let's waste our time and get that done.
That's the turtle. His name is Leonardo, after the famous painter Leonardo da Vinci.
And what does he say?
He says, "Hello, Don. I'm always smiling because I'm around Mitch and he's very manly. Do you see this sign? Mitch is totally awesome."
That's what the sign says.
Yeah.
What does it say?
You're totally awesome.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say Mitch says that.
No, but I know that he does say that because he is totally awesome. And I brought one more friend.
Okay.
He's a recurring friend that I have on the show. It's Roger. "Hello, Don."
Can we see Roger's butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some weird stains there, and it looks like the seam's been poked out.
That's because I needed to let some air out because he was getting a bit chunky.
It's filled with cotton, though.
And here he is, your host of the Mitch and Friends shows. This is Mitch Comes him in.
Hi, I'm here with my friend Roger. Hello, chat. Good to see you again.
Okay, Roger, since you addressed the chat, we have Cyberstalker DOS. His turtle friend is a reminder that Mitch doesn't mind kissing uncircumcised dick.
That's not nice.
We have one on YouTube too.
Okay. Cyberstalker Fred Travelina says, "Schizo, any new songs lately? You look a lot more feminine and sensitive than you used to be."
Well, Fred Travelina, I can see why you thought I was schizo, because him and I are extremely funny, both of us. But the feminine side is just because I have long hair like a rocker. But a lot of people would say I look like a rock star. I remind them of like AC/DC.
You know, those guys are in their 80s. You know that.
Yeah, and they still look like they're in their 30s.
No, they don't.
Okay, you ignored Fred Travalina's request for a new song.
Oh, the only song that I have is the original that I wrote about Don being my best friend.
That's Brian Cosme's song.
Well, he probably wrote a similar one, but I think it just comes down to parallel thinking.
It's exactly the same lines.
How old were you, Michelle, in 2003?
4 or 3, depending on if it was at the beginning half of the year or the later half of the year.
Okay, yeah, I don't think a 3-year-old would have parallel thought with a grown-up.
Well, I think when you're like savant at comedy, sometimes that thing can happen.
But you're not.
Well, that's why you're my mentor, so you can help me become a savant.
I'm not your mentor.
Speaking of becoming a comedy savant, I have jokes if you want to try to punch them up.
Okay, let's see what the cyber stalkers say first. Cyber stalker Hi-Fi says Mitch doesn't have any right of saying he has friends. He has enemies and slandering his enemies. Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl. Michelle looks like Marcy Darcy from Married with Children. Cyberstalker Doss says, I think Mitch means he looks like an 80-year-old balding guy. And Fred Travalina, Cyberstalker Fred Travalina says, you are a fraud and probably never even surfed. Why do you hang out with 3-year-olds you beat up? And Cyberstalker Bigfoot says, has Mitch done any sexual favors in the last few days?
I mean, to get ahead in Hollywood, it's a constant thing of sexual favors. So yes, and the reason why I teach 3-year-olds and quote unquote beat them up is because my job is to teach these kids the rules of life, and they have to learn that life is unfair.
I thought you were just a martial arts teacher.
Yeah,
Why
and
are
that's
you
part of martial arts
psychologically
is learning how to
abusing me?
defend yourself from life.
Okay.
I've been in Hollywood a long time. I've never had to do any sexual favors to anybody.
Same here.
True. And that's because there are like certain people who are exceptions to the rules because they're very talented. I'm also very talented. I just didn't get as lucky. That's all.
No, you're not.
Would you like to hear some of my jokes and help me punch them up?
Michelle's face looks like it's in a mirror ride from the carnival.
Like the funhouse mirrors?
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty good to have a bunch of me. Do you want me to try the jokes today?
We could do that.
Okay, let me. You're going to love these ones. All right, so the first one is 2 fish are in a tank, and one turns to the other and says, hey, do you have any idea how to drive this thing? Do you get it? Because you think it's like a fish tank, but it's like a military tank.
Don, did you hear what he said? I'm sorry. Did you hear what she said?
2 fish were in a tank. One says to the other, how do you drive this thing? And all I can think of is, where's Romina? There's the cards up and dealt.
Okay, let me try it. And then you can give me notes about my delivery too. 2 fish are in a tank. One turns to the other and says, hey, any idea how to drive this thing? And all I can think of is, where's Romina? The cards have been dealt, but those are the cards I've been dealt.
Don, I think he added a few extra words in there.
It's so funny to me because I would imagine that when somebody writes some great material, But there's just no personality coming from you. None.
So as my mentor, what would you say I should do to like really level up that joke?
There's nothing you can do.
Don, I have an idea for a tip that might work.
What's that?
What if while he does the jokes, he does his hands like this?
I don't like that.
Okay. What if after the punchline, he sticks his tongue out and blows?
I don't like that either. I guess my question is, what are you going to do on today's show?
I was gonna bring my friend Kevin in, but you said you didn't want to see Kevin.
Is that all you have? Is it bringing Kevin in?
Well, I brought 2 friends already, and I brought jokes.
He's got a couple more jokes for you, Don. And Cyberstalker Doss says Mitch loves to drive people's nuts, meaning men's nuts.
I don't get that joke.
I do.
Would you say it's accurate then? Because I don't understand it.
Are you going to do another joke that I can help you with?
Oh yeah. Oh, what did one toilet say to the other? You look flushed. Do you get it?
Yeah. What did one toilet say to another? What the fuck? Mitch is so fucked up, man. Why does he just admit it? He's going bald. I wish Romina was here. Those are the cards I've been dealt. Thank you, Mary Kay.
All right, let me try it. So do you want me to get rid of the you look flushed punchline?
What?
Exactly how Don said it, yeah.
Okay. What did one toilet say to another? What the fuck is wrong with Mitch? Mitch is so fucked up, man. Why doesn't he just admit he's going bald? I wish Romina was here. But those are the cards I've been dealt.
I can see why you want me helping you out, because you're just not funny at all, and I always make those things funny. But again, your delivery is terrible.
How do you think I should deliver it differently then so it can be good?
I've said it before. It's never going to be good.
Even with your genius writing?
Yeah. That's what's sad. Yes.
I guess those were the cards that you were dealt, though.
But those are the cards I've been dealt. I forgot to say that. Oh, I got another one that you'll really like, Don.
I'll bet I don't.
I think when I say this, you'll be like, wow, your comedy's really leveled up.
I'll bet I don't.
Do you know what lawyers wear to court?
What do lawyers wear to court?
Lawsuits. Do you get it?
Yeah. Do you know what lawyers wear to court?
What?
Lawsuits. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to charge Mitch with the fucking bullshit he's done to Romina, and Romina can get away from him. Those are the cards I've been dealt. Thank you, Mary Jane.
All right, let me try it. See if it works. Do you know what lawyers wear to court?
What?
Lawsuits. And you know what Don would like to do to Mitch? He'd like to charge Mitch with the bullshit he's done to Romina. And that way Romina can get away from him. But those are the cards I've been dealt.
That's so funny. That's so good.
Mary Jane, I appreciate you laughing at the joke. I wish Mitch could do anything to make himself funnier.
Well, that's why I'm coming to you to figure out how it can be funnier.
Now, this is a suggestion from the chat. I don't know if legally I can say this. Cyberstalker Doss says Mitch should try doing comedy with a pistol in his mouth. But Don, do you condone that or refute that?
I would like to see him with a cock in his mouth.
Okay.
Are we allowed to do that on live stream?
Would you do it?
On live stream? The only thing is I wouldn't want Romina to think I was feminine or anything like that. I'd want her to realize that she's with a masculine man.
But she's not.
I don't think she would even notice or care if you were walking around with a cock in your mouth.
You don't think she cares?
I've always felt she doesn't really like you.
What makes you say that?
The way she pushes you away when you put your arm around her.
Oh, that's like flirting. Like, when you're in school and you bully the person that you have a crush on, that's what that is.
No, it isn't.
Cyberstalker Martian says, Mitch, lose the wig. You look ridiculous.
I know why you think it's a wig, because you're like, how could any man have hair this luscious? But it's actually my real hair. See?
Could you shave it off?
What did you say? Did I shave it off?
Could you?
Yeah, I could.
Don, would you prefer to see him do that during the Ding Dong show or on a live stream? Mitch show.
I don't think anything he does is going to be interesting.
Romina has always said, you know what I'd love to do? Shave your feminine hair.
That would be great.
That's what she's always said. It's so
Don,
weird.
Do you think that you would like to see Romina shave Mitch's feminine head in a Ding Dong show or on one of his Mitch and Friends shows?
Like I said before, I don't think there's anything you can do that would be interesting. I think if we're going to have Romina around, I think people love it, and they say they love it when she's combing my mustache.
Do they? I don't know if that's true. We should ask the chat.
Cyberstalkers says, I will volunteer my cock, just saying. So we found a cock to go in your mouth, Mitch.
Which Cyberstalker?
Z.
I mean, again, if Romina gives consent, then sure. But I don't want her to be like, oh, I'm with this feminine guy, when her view of me right now is like, oh, this guy's so masculine.
Hold on a second. She doesn't give you consent when you lock her in the cage and paw at her during the show.
Well, that's different, though.
Why?
That has nothing to do with my body.
Why is that different?
Because that has nothing to do with my body.
It's your body manhandling her and forcing her in a cage and locking the padlock.
Yeah, but don't you think if she had an issue with that, she would leave me?
Where is she right now?
Well, right now she's somewhere else with her suitcase, but that's different. She went to the Netherlands. She's like, I want to get geographically as far away from you as I possibly can. But she meant it as a joke because I've been teaching her comedy.
Why is she in the Netherlands?
That's what she told me. I don't know. I saw her post some pictures at a restaurant on her Instagram.
Oh, okay. Cyberstalker Doss says, I support Mitch having a cock in his mouth, comma, the time he had Mayhem's nuts in his mouth was pretty funny. And
when did I do that?
Well, that was before you put the used condom on the lemon in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, that guy didn't even bring back the used condom.
Yeah, he wouldn't. It's just such a shame. He wouldn't let you suck on it 2 weeks in a row.
I was like, dude, this is comedy gold. We should do that. And he said, you aren't actually supposed to eat it. I brought it because I just had it because I used it, which I think he was making a joke when he said that.
I don't think he was. I think people are trying to find anything to do to make you somewhat entertaining, which you're not.
Even when you punch up my jokes and make them really funny?
I think the jokes are funny, but you tell them terribly.
See, that's great, though. Legendary comedian Don Barris thinks my jokes are funny.
Because I wrote them. The part that I wrote is funny.
Yeah, we're co-writers.
No, I wouldn't
Oh.
know that.
Mitch is lying about Romina posting pictures. Oh, here, never mind. Okay, here's food. Okay, here's a building. Okay. There's no evidence she's not just hiding like around the corner and lied to you and said she was in the Netherlands.
Well, if you click on the restaurant that she's at, it says the location's in the Netherlands.
What kind of a stalker are you?
It's not a stalker if it's my girlfriend who thinks I'm extremely manly.
She's not your girlfriend. You know what? This show's supposed to be over. Again, nothing done during the entire thing.
That's not true. I got some jokes written. I brought some friends on. Let's ask the chat, see if they wanted to go for 4 more hours.
Oh, she is having fun. Romina is laughing her ass off. She's having so much fun wherever she is away from you.
Well, I don't think she's having fun because she's away from me.
Is this how you're wrapping up the show?
Yes.
Mary Jane, doesn't one of the captions say I'm having so much fun because Mitch isn't here?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Huh.
She's singing, dancing, laughing.
Did she say anything about Dawn's mustache?
Yes, there's 3 pictures of her kissing her friend's phone that's queued up to Dawn's mustache picture with
Why
one
does
of
her
his
friend have a picture of Dawn's mustache?
probably just pulled up his Instagram and she started making out with the phone.
Wouldn't you say that's a weird thing to do?
I wouldn't say it's not weird, but I also understand.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true. I think she probably does the same thing with my mustache.
I bet you she doesn't.
It wasn't on her Instagram. I mean, there's like 100 little dashes on top. Like you click them and it goes to the next story. Like 45 of them were her in awe of Dawn's mustache.
Can I just ask why this show isn't over yet?
Have we started yet?
Yeah,
Did we?
I think we did. Just was terrible in the start.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was doing all that showbiz stuff.
And the
I was waiting for it to start.
He stole his shirt from a child.
All right. Well, in being professional, I will say goodbye because I'm a professional actor. And I will hopefully, if I have service, because I'll be in Seattle, I will see you next
Hotels have
Sunday.
Wi-Fi.
What?
Hotels have Wi-Fi.
I know, but we're camping.
Okay.
Oh no, don't take Romina into the woods in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh no.
Oh,
right, that'll be a
I
great-
can tell you how this is going to I know how this is going to end.
Can I
He
just
probably
say,
already killed
Can
her.
I just say something?
Uh-huh.
I love you, Romina. You were something special.
Was that a joke you wanted me to write in my notes?
No.
Okay.
Mitch, I will say this. If you harm Romina or kill her or have already killed her and we find out, you will never get to be a cast member of the Ding Dong Show. Never, 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 never. Which doesn't mean you get to be if you bring her back alive. It doesn't mean that.
Wait,
and,
so how do I become a cast member then?
A, not kill Romina, and B, figure out a good act.
Okay, let me write that down.
Don has to approve it 100%.
Is this show still on?
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
so.
trying to convince him not to kill Romina, Don.
All right, listen. He's not gonna listen to you.
Yeah, but if it'll get me to become a cast member, I think I can do it.
Yeah, don't kill her is your only chance of possibly, maybe in the long end future, if Don approves it, you could be a cast member.
Don, would you like me to wrap it up?
I would have loved you to wrap this up at 5:30.
Okay, well, that's when we started.
Yeah, that's when I would have liked to have happened.
All right, thanks for tuning into the Mitch and Friends show. I know today was a special one because I brought 2 friends instead of just 1. But don't get used to that because normally I just bring 1. But thanks for tuning in.
Thank you all. Have a lovely day. Bye, Don. Bye.